Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. Today we are being hosted by the New London Barn Playhouse here on Main Street in New London with a few warm ideas to get us going for this summer. But another place that you can warm up is Bubba's Bar and Grill in Newberry Harbor. Let's hear what Bob has cooking.
So how you doing, everybody? Let me just remove this. You can see we're playing by the rules, but probably hear me better without it. So we're going to talk a little bit about Valentine's Day coming up on the, that's usually on the 14th of February. I think we're going to keep it the same date this year. It's been an interesting year for us as far as crowds or number of people coming out and stuff. So we're planning on a special menu as we've done in the past. I say special, I mean, we have specials on, and that will be geared towards Valentine's Day. The cooks and I have talked about maybe we're going to do some fresh oysters, but we're going to do them either as a Rockefeller or a casino, so we're going to bake them instead. We've got some other fish items on the main menu. I've got some fresh cod we're going to have in the house for then, and there'll be a couple ways. We may just dust it in panko and do a pan fry or pan sear, or we might even we have a tremendous, a really good seafood stuffing that we do a baked stuffed haddock, and that would be really nice on our cod as well. We're going to do some short ribs, but we're going to do an ossobuco short rib. So slow cook, 4 or 5 hours with a nice mirepoix, and then we'll make a sauce out of that, and probably serve that, probably over a pasta of some sort, whether it's a linguine or a penne or something like that. I think we're going to have to put the steak Diane on. That's a Grey House throwback, and that's a New York strip that we char grill. We just kind of mark it, and we're making a sauce on the side. And the sauce basically is sauteed mushrooms with some fresh garlic and shallots, and then we add to that heavy cream, brown sauce, demi-glace, and we deglaze with brandy, and then we take the steak from the grill and put it into the saute pan and let it really work its way with that, and that's served with the regular starch and vegetable. But that's an old throwback recipe. And there's a couple of nice dessert items we got coming. We've got another item on the entree menu is we have some heart-shaped stuffed raviolis, and I think we'll probably do those like a primavera. So they'll be done with fresh vegetables and a nice garlic, fresh garlic and extra virgin olive oil. So maybe a little healthier than if we put them with a heavy cream sauce. And then, and there'll be other items too, but those are the first 2 or 3 things that cooks and I have talked about. And we want to, we've still got a couple weeks to go. So Greg kind of put me on the spot and said, "Here, what's your menu look like?" And I wasn't quite ready. But those are a couple of items. And then a couple of desserts. We're going to do one of those molten lava cakes. If you haven't seen them, they're usually an individual type cake, and there's a hot fudge sauce in the inside, so that when you bring it to heat, bring it up to temperature, and then cut into it, it really is, it's not molten lava, but it's hot fudge sauce that comes out of it, which is pretty good. And we were thinking of another cheesecake that we might do with either raspberry coulis or a strawberry coulis or something like that. So those are a few items that Valentine's Day, come give us a call, make reservations. I don't think it's going to be the numbers we've done in the past. Things are starting to move a little bit, but I get it. People are still a little leery about coming to eating out yet, so I don't think we'll be overwhelmed, but it would be still great to have reservations and know you're coming. Well, I don't know if you can see this in the view you got here. There's one behind me, but my younger brother Jack built these plexiglass frameworks that we kept. Any tables that are back to back, we are okay to have them that way because of the plexiglass separation. Anywhere else, and we took two or three tables out of play, so we lost about 8 seats, 9, 10 seats from our total, so that we could keep the distancing of 6 feet distancing. We're requiring masks from the front door to your table or to the bar. Once you're seated, of course, please take your mask off. But once you get up, if you're going to use the restroom or you want to move from a table to the bar or whatever else, or you want to exit the restaurant, please put your mask back on. But we play by the rules, and that's what's going to keep us all healthy. We're going to ask you to sign in at the front desk, or we're going to ask for, in your party, just a name and a phone number, strictly used for tracing if necessary, so we know who was here, and if we know of somebody that tests positive or whatever, we can have an opportunity to contact people and let them know that they might have been exposed. We haven't had an issue whatsoever.
Dine in or take out. You can check out our full lunch and dinner menus along with daily specials on our website each day as well.
Thanks, Bubba. A man never lost for words or great ideas for celebrating an upcoming holiday.